Union Home Minister Amit Shah assures Rajya Sabha of peace in Manipur, confirms initiations of dialogue between Kuki-Zo and Meitei communities. Five Supreme Court judges visit violence-affected Manipur, urge restoration of peace and harmony. Security forces seize illegal arms, ammunition and stolen vehicles in Manipur's Hill and Valley districts, arrest insurgents with explosives. And National Integration Tour for Women from Manipur culminates with grand flagging in ceremony. Hello and welcome. You're watching ISCOM English News and I'm Ruby Unkai with you. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. Union Home Minister Amit Shah informed that Rajya Sabha that peace has been restored in Manipur with ongoing dialogues between the Kuki-Zo and Meitei communities. Amit Shah expressed hope that these discussions would help bridge the gap and foster unity between the two groups in the near future. During his response to the discussion on the Union Ministry of Home Affairs, Shah stated that he would provide a more detailed account of the situation in Manipur when he tables the proclamation of President's rule next week. He assured that House that peace has been restored in the state and emphasized that dialogue between the two communities had already commenced. The minister's comments aimed to reassure the House and the public about the government's commitment to resolving the situation in Manipur on March 11th and March 12th. MSH officials separately met Kuki-Zo and Meitei civil society groups in Manipur in the aftermath of the blockade of the national highway by Kuki-Zo groups. A team of Supreme Court judges led by Justice B.R. Gavai visited the violence-affected state of Manipur today, urged the people to work together towards restoring peace and harmony. The delegation included Justice Vikram Nath, Justice M.M. Sundres, Justice K.V. Vishwanathan and Justice N. Kotishwar. During their visit, the judges made a trip to Moirang Relief Camp in Bishopur district. As part of this significant visit, a free legal aid camp mega free medical camp was also inaugurated. This event will include interactions with the delegation and other activities aimed at supporting the internally displaced persons (IDPs). The delegation was joined by Chief Justice of the Manipur High Court, Justice D. Krishna Kumar, Justice A. Guneshwar and Justice Golme Gaiful Silu. Some of the judges' delegates also visited to the Champur district and virtually inaugurated several initiatives, including a legal services camp, a medical camp, and a legal aid clinic from the mini secretariat at the district headquarters. They also visited the Sadvapna Mandap Relief Center, where they interacted with internally displaced persons (IDPs) to assess the situation on the ground. Justice Gavai, addressing a gathering of locals, emphasized that the Constitution of India guarantees equal rights to all citizens and called for collective efforts to restore peace and normalcy in the state. He also highlighted that the National Legal Services Authority (NLSA), of which he is the executive chairman, had sanctioned 2.5 crore rupees to provide relief materials to the displaced persons in addition to 1.5 crore rupees already allocated earlier. Justice Gavai urged the people of Manipur, including educational institutions, to ensure that students complete their education despite the ongoing challenges. Earlier in the day, the visiting judges received a warm welcome from the local legal community at Imphal Airport. In a symbolic gesture, the judges also distributed sanat to 41 newly enrolled advocates and provided stationery to students from IDP families to support their continued education amid the unrest.
As all of us know that for a just society, the principles of accessibility, access to justice, access to healthcare, and access to opportunities that empower individuals to lead a dignified life are very important. Our efforts today are a reflection of this commitment, and I am deeply grateful to all the stakeholders who have made this initiative possible. One of the most vulnerable sections of the society comprises of internally displaced persons. Due to various circumstances beyond their control, many individuals and families have found themselves uprooted from their houses. Struggling to rebuild their lives, it is our moral and constitutional duty to ensure that they are not left behind.
The senior-most judge of the Supreme Court, Justice Bhushan Ramkrishna Gavai, who is also the executive chairman of the National Legal Services Authority, NALSA, today virtually inaugurated legal services camps and medical camps at the Indoor Stadium and Kondonbi Memorial English School, Kakching Kuno, Kakching District. The camps have been organized jointly by the Legal Services Authority, Thobal, and the District Administration, Kakching, with an objective to strengthen legal and humanitarian support. As part of the event, essential relief materials were also distributed to the IDPs. The legal services camp have been conducted to connect IDPs with the government welfare programs, ensuring access to vital benefits such as healthcare, pensions, employment schemes, and identity document reconstruction. In a series of coordinated operations, security forces have successfully carried out extensive search and area domination operations in the vulnerable regions of both the Hill and Valley district of Manipur. These efforts have led to significant arrest and the seizure of illegal arms, ammunition, and stolen vehicles, highlighting the ongoing crackdown on insurgent groups and criminal activities in the state. According to reports, security forces recovered a range of dangerous materials from a general area near 0 Point and Golzang village, approximately 5 kilometers north of the COB Cortlands. The items seized included two 7.62 mm self-loading rifle SLR with magazines, a .22 mm country-made pistol with a magazine, an improvised mortar, two country-made pull mechanism rifles, 6 mortar bombs, 8 rounds of 7.62 mm ammunition, and a Motorola handset. These items were found during an operation under the new Kaitilmandi police station in Kangpokpi district. Further operations led to the arrest of several active members of insurgent groups. In one case, Laishram Roman Mate, age 46, a member of the RPF or PLA, was apprehended from Uchol Makhaleka in Imphal East district. Authorities seized a mobile phone and a wallet from his possession. Similarly, Nongthombam Kennedy Mate, age 39, a member of the Pripak group, was arrested from Kurai Chingambam Lekai in Imphal East district for his involvement in extortion activities targeting the public. In another significant operation, a joint team from the Manipur Police and the Assam Rifles arrested Thangmangjam Nauba Singh, age 28, alias Pamuba, an active father of the KCP PWG. He was detained in Imphal West for extorting money from local businesses and residents. Meanwhile, Ningthojam Sundar Singh, age 24, a cadre of the Pripak Pro faction, was arrested in Moirang Lamkai, Bishnupur district. Authorities seized his mobile phone and an Airtel SIM card during the arrest. 3 members of the KCP Apunba group identified as Mutum Jackson Mete, age 20, Akwejam Sanjoy Singh, age 19, and Nongthombam Gopen Singh, age 59, were arrested from their residences in Imphal West district. In addition to the arrests, a significant arsenal of weapons was seized, including an Insas rifle with 3 rounds of ammunition, a 9 mm pistol with 2 rounds, 2 air guns, a double-barrel gun, and various magazines and explosive materials, including a defective magazine from an Insas LMG and Lathot shell. The operation continued with the arrest of Ningthojam Chalamba Singh, age 28, the commander of the 3 KCB Apunba members, who was detained along with 2 mobile phones from his possession. In a separate operation, Manipur police successfully recovered 2 vehicles suspected to be stolen, further intensifying their efforts to curb criminal activities in the region. The vehicles were found in Ushoipopi, located along National Highway 102, under the jurisdiction of Lilong Police Station in Thoubal district. The first vehicle is a white Maruti Swift bearing registration number ML04D1580. The second vehicle is a grey Maruti Swift registered under number WB02AF6824. Both vehicles are now under investigations, with authorities working to trace their origin and identify those responsible for their theft. A barking deer was successfully rescued by a father and son duo, Nongtombam Ibo Pishak and Loyanganba, after it rushed into their house in Kabul Wakching, Bishnupur district. The deer has been chased by stray dogs and sought refuge within the household. Demonstrating quick thinking, the residents managed to safely rescue the frightened animal. After performing customary rituals with the local community, the duo handed over the deer to the officials of the Manipur Zoological Garden for further care and rehabilitation. Zoo authority have commanded the timely intervention of the family, ensuring the safe return of the animal to a more secure environment. The National Integration Tour for 34 women from Manipur culminated in a grand flagging-in ceremony at Haflong Hole, Mantipukri, where Raf Rup Singh, Inspector General of Assam Rifles South, and Navjeet Kaur, Regional President of ARWWA, extended a warm welcome to the participants. The tour, held from 13 to 22nd March 2025, was part of Operation Satbhavna and provided a transformative experience for the women, offering them exposure to India's rich heritage development and the crucial role women play in nation building. The participants, who came from different parts of Manipur, journeyed through Ahmedabad, Gandhinagar and Kolkata, engaging in meaningful interactions and gaining insights into India's diverse cultural and developmental landscape. The tour aimed to empower the participants and promote national integration. In Gujarat, the group visited significant historical and cultural sites such as the Sabarmati Ashram, Statue of Unity, Dandi Kutir, Adalaj Stepwell, Indro Da Park, Akshardham Temple and Motera Stadium. The visits gave them a deeper understanding of India's history, resilience and national progress. One of the tour's key highlights was meeting with Acharya Devrat, the governor of Gujarat, where discussion centers on the role of women in fostering unity and driving social change. The participants also had the opportunity to interact with Major General Gaurav Baga, GOC 11 Rapid, at the headquarters of 11 Rapid, where they learned about the Indian Army's contributions beyond security. In Kolkata, the women explored iconic landmarks such as the Victoria Memorial and Mother Teresa's tomb, drawing inspiration from historical figures who shape India's inclusive ethos. They also met Ramchandra Tiwari, GOC-in-Chief of the Eastern Command, who emphasized the importance of leadership, unity, and the pivotal role women will play in shaping Manipur's future. The journey, which went beyond sightseeing, conveyed a message of resilience and harmony. The flagging-in ceremony marked the successful conclusion of the tour, celebrating the spirit and resilience of the women from Manipur. The participants returned with renewed inspiration, committed to contributing to their state's progress. The Assam Rifles reaffirmed its dedication to fostering unity, empowering communities, and strengthening peace in Manipur. The Federation of Civil Society Organization Folks, Manipur, has raised strong objections to the proposed delimitation process in the state, citing concerns over ethnic tensions and illegal immigration. In a press statement, folks argued that conducting delimitation amidst the current crisis could worsen the already fragile situation in Manipur. Folks pointed out that the Supreme Court had directed the central government, to undertake a 3-year delimitation exercise in Manipur, Nagaland and Arunachal Pradesh. However, the organization questioned whether it was feasible to implement this process in Manipur, considering the security challenges and demographic issues. The organization stressed that conducting delimitation without an accurate and scientific enumeration of the population would lead to discrepancies. Folks specifically raised concerns about the growing number of illegal immigrations, particularly in districts like Churachampur, Teknopal, Chandel and Kamjong, due to the influx of migrants from Myanmar, ongoing political crisis. Folk urged the government to conduct a proper enumeration based on the National Register of Citizens before proceeding with delimitation, warning that an ill-planned process could result in demographic imbalances and further ethnic unrest. Babina Hospital has announced the successful treatment of a rare and complex medical case, marking a significant milestone in Manipur's surgical advancements. The case involved a severe form of pactus excavatum, a condition in which the ribs grow inwards, compressing the right lower bronchus, along with ruptured brulee that cause persistent air leakage in the patient's lungs. The patient, who had been experiencing severe breathing difficulties and a large pneumothorax on the right side, was initially treated with tube placement at multiple hospitals. However, the air leak continued and the condition worsened despite oxygen support. The patient was then referred to Babina Hospital for further intervention. Dr. Siddhartha Lukramt, consultant CTVS surgeon of Babina Hospital, performed a thoracotomy, a procedure that involves opening the chest wall. The surgery successfully relieved the bronchial compression and repaired the ruptured brulee in the upper lobe, leading to the patient's full recovery. The achievement adds to Babina Hospital's expanding expertise, as it has been also introduced complex vascular surgeries, further enhancing its ability to provide specialized and life-saving surgical procedures. Sky Hospital and Manipur Heart Foundation Imphal, in collaboration with the Resident Welfare Association and Lilong United Club, organized a one-day free heart screening camp at Chaupok Tairen Makhong Primary Madrasa, Lilong today. The event aimed to provide an opportunity for the people of Thoubal district to detect heart diseases, both asymptomatic and symptomatic, at their doorstep. During the camp, a total of 110 patients were provided free OPT consultations, 20 received free echo tests, 45 underwent ECG tests, and 16 patients had their blood sugar level tested. Free medicines were also distributed to those in need. The camp not only benefited the people of Lilong but also those from surrounding areas. Dr. L. Shyam Kesor Singh, Chairman and Chief Cardiologist of Sky Hospital Imphal, expressed his satisfaction with the turnout and success of the camp. He encouraged the people of Manipur to take advantage of such free heart screening camps, which are regularly organized by Sky Hospital and Manipur Heart Foundation in various districts of the state. The third General Conference of the Northeast Indigenous Peoples Forum (NEIPF) concluded on 22nd March 2025 in Jokai Bond, Koibartha, Dipugar, with the adoption of the Jokai Declaration. The conference, organized in collaboration with Indigenous Forum Assam, brought together representatives from civil organizations and delegates from the northeastern states to discuss regional issues. They call for the state governments to address indigenous concerns and enact laws to protect their rights. The forum emphasized the socio-cultural, economic and political unity of the regions while while expressing concern over threats like immigration and government corporate aggressions. Participants resolved to resist these challenges collectively for the survival of indigenous people. In addition, the NEIPF elected new office bearers for the upcoming term. Inop Chietia was unanimously elected chairman, while Ant Ibungo Chaubi was named Secretary General. Kehoto Su, Yumlam Achung and Dundi Cleaved were served as vice chairman. The Jokai Declaration outlined key resolutions, including creating a harmonious coexistence for genuine peace, documenting indigenous peoples' data, and urging the creation of a Department on Indigenous Affairs across the northeastern states. The Chandil Naga People's Organization CNPO has urged the concerned authorities to expedite the investigation into the murder of late Serto Thangthangkom and ensure justice is served promptly. Serto Thangthangkom, an Indian Army sepoy with the PIB Defense Wing, was abducted and killed by unidentified individuals while on leave. According to reports, he was abducted on 16 September 2023 in Tarung, Nekantong, Happy Valley, Imphal West, and his body was found the same day. His funeral service, held with full military honors, took place the following day at his residence in Litan village. His brother, Fachung Kom, had reported the incident to Lumpil police on 16 September 2023 and a case was filed. However, despite the passing of over a year, the family expressed their dissatisfaction with the delay in delivering justice. In August 2024, the family reiterated their plea for swift action, emphasizing that justice delayed is justice denied. The CNPO has called on the authorities to treat this matter with urgency, stressing that they will not remain passive on the issue. The organization has demanded an immediate response and appropriate punishment for those responsible for the crime. The All Naga Students Association Manipur ANSAM has announced that the first session of the Legislative Assembly for the 2024 to 2026 tenure will take place on April 9, 2025 at Haibung Lok Village in Chandel district. The session will be hosted by Sirti Timjitam Sorke, or the Monsang Naga Students Union. In an official statement, Sindrung Andrea, Speaker of the Legislative Assembly, and Tauting Panmei Dining, Secretary of the Legislative Assembly, informed that the session will follow the guidelines set by Article 16 of the ANSAM Constitution. ANSAM also called on all constituent units and subordinate bodies of the association that wish to propose agenda items for discussions during the session to submit their proposals to the ANSAM Legislative Assembly office no later than April 5, 2025. The session is expected to serve as a significant platform for deliberations on key issues concerning the Naga student community in Manipur. The Manipur Commission for Protection of Child Rights, MCPCR, has strongly condemned the brutal murder of a 9-year-old minor girl whose lifeless body was discovered on the night of March 20th at around 11:30 p.m. in Lingsifai, Lanva, TD Block, Churachampur district. The girl, an internally displaced person IDP, was studying in class 2 and had sought shelter at a relief camp, hoping for safety and security amidst the ongoing unrest in the region. The MCPCR, led by Chairman Kaisham Pradeep Kumar, expressed deep concern over the increasing incident of violence against children, including abductions and brutal killings, which have plagued the state amid 2 years of violent conflict. The Commission emphasized that such children who are innocent and unaware of the ongoing ethnic conflict should never be targeted. They call for the protection of children, emphasizing their right to safety under international conventions and legal standards during conflict situation. In a press release, the chairperson assured that the MCPCR would take suo motu cognition of the incident and pursue the necessary legal actions to ensure justice for the victim. The Commission further appealed to all concerned to prioritize the safety and well-being of children in Manipur. The Viksit Bharat Youth Parliament for the Imphal West Nodal Kendra organized the Viksit Bharat District Level Youth Parliamentary Festival 2025 today at the Court Hall of Manipur University. The event saw the participation of prominent guests and enthusiastic youth Professor N. Lokendra Singh, the Vice Chancellor of Manipur University, served as the chief guest, while Sarangthe Manaubi, retired IPS, was the guest of honor. Dr. Salam Dhanachandra Singh, Deputy Director of NYK Imphal West, presided over the ceremony. The event, attended by 71 participants from 5 districts across Manipur, was part of a nationwide initiative under the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. The festival aimed to engage youth in democratic processes and foster leadership. In his address, Dr. Laishram Santosh Singh, program convener, highlighted the importance of youth involvement in shaping the future. Sarangthe Manaubi inspired the participants by emphasizing the opportunity the festival provided to showcase their leadership qualities. Professor Lokendra Singh stressed the role of youth in nation building, citing the growth of the National Youth Parliament Festival since its inception. Dr. Salam Dhanachandra Singh discussed the festival's objectives, focusing on parliamentary culture, youth empowerment, and mutual appreciation. The selected participants will move on to the state-level round on March 26. Assam Rifles, in collaboration with the Customs Preventive Force of Champai, seized a substantial consignment of illegal areca nut worth over 1 crore in the Jyoti area of Champai district, Mizoram. Acting on credible intelligence regarding the smuggling of areca nuts, a joint team launched a search operation at the Ngur-Jote crossing point. After a thorough search of the area, authorities discovered 180 bags of areca nuts hidden and abandoned in the jungle. The seized consignment was subsequently handed over to the Custom Preventive Force, Champai, for further legal action. Despite the firm stance of the ruling Zoram People's Movement (ZPM) government against the illegal trade of areca nuts, the recurring seizure of Burmese origin areca nuts highlighted the ongoing issue of smuggling across the Indo-Myanmar border. Authorities have vowed to remain vigilant and continue their efforts to curb this illegal trade. Before we go, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Union Home Minister Amit Shah assures Rajya Sabha of peace in Manipur, confirms initiation of dialogue between Kuki-Zo and Meitei communities. Five Supreme Court judges visit violence-affected Manipur, urge restoration of peace and harmony. Security forces seize illegal arms, ammunition and stolen vehicles in Manipur's Hill and Valley districts, arrest insurgents with explosives. And National Integration Tour for Women from Manipur culminates with grand flagging in ceremony. That is all the news we have at the moment. Thank you for watching ISCOM English News. Have a good night.